Okay, I kind of see why I think Rain took the gun out the vehicle. Me and that Rain was trying to look after his partner, you know what I mean? Make sure his partner don't get locked up. Same way as I was trying to look after my partner, even though we lived at that time, the neighborhood wasn't that rough as it is now. Damn. The neighborhood wasn't that rough as it is now. And I was looking out for my brother because I didn't want to see him locked up doing the 80 years that he's doing right now. The 80 years that he's doing right now, I didn't want to see him locked up. I wanted, like, once I come back to the hood, I wanted my little brother to be free. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm all over the place because I'm just speaking on things. You know what I'm saying? On a lot of things. I didn't want to see my brother locked up. So, you know, I came back to the hood. He was still out. You know what I mean? After we moved to Avondale, and, you know, Mo-Fi, linked up with Mo-Fi and all of them, Chef, Chico, 20, Rod the Don, all my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Lou, all my niggas, you know what I'm saying? All my niggas from the Dale. That's why I say, nigga, I was raised all over in Cincinnati, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got family all over that bitch. So, I got family friends and shit that I consider family, and I got family that's actually family all over that bitch. I'm really Cincinnati, you know what I'm saying? Last name is very known in that city. A few last names that in my family is very known in that 513. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't gonna say I'm really that dude in Cincinnati, because I'm not. But a lot of people do know me in Cincinnati. I went to school with a lot of motherfuckers, so a lot of people know me. A lot of them might not say they know me. A lot of them probably not remember me, because I have been gone for a long time, you know, and I always used to do my own thing. You know what I mean? Keeping myself out the way, you dig? So, just sometimes, man, you know, you try to look after your people, you know? And that's what I was trying to do. But I was also trying to protect myself, you know? Being in a hood. And then, and this gun that I stole, I ain't even had a clip to the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, the gun ain't even had a clip. And I was trying to be accepted. Where I'm going at is I'm trying to be accepted in this hood. Is, you know, we took a walk. We took a long walk. You know what I'm saying? Around the hood on a late night, on the weekend. You know, we young kids. You know, really wasn't supposed to be out because at that time, you know, they had the curfew shit in effect. You know what I mean? If you was young, you got caught up in that curfew shit, they was taking your ass to jail. And I had that little motherfucker on me. I had that little motherfucker thing on me. You know what I'm saying? I had that goddamn thing with no clip in it on me. You know what I mean? And we seen a group full of white boys, and the white boys tried to turn up on us, and I pulled that bitch out. No clip and nothing. You know what I'm saying? I pulled that bitch out. Trying to protect me and my partners and trying to be accepted. Which could have got me and my partners killed if them niggas had something they sell. You know what I'm saying? And this is in the 90s. Early 90s. This is the early 90s. You know, I'm young. I ain't know no better. But like I said, I was trying to be accepted. Young, trying to be accepted by niggas around me. You know what I'm saying? Young niggas around me, older niggas around me, I'm trying to be accepted. They're like, yeah, this nigga crazy. This nigga crazy. This nigga, you know what I'm saying? But when I left the West Side and I moved to the Dale, I moved to Avondale. When I left the West Side, moved to Avondale, I linked with, like I said, a lot of people, but I also used to be a loner. Just like now, I'm a loner right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm always alone, I'm always by myself, I'm always in my head, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I went from hanging in the deal, over in them projects and that Wanna Heal shit, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't really going over there that much. You know, my brother had just came home a year before, or 6 months, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had just came home from doing two in the joint, you know what I'm saying? Like, they found him over as an adult, you know, and this is my brother that's older than me. It's my sister, him, then me. So, you know what I mean? You got to think, when he left, that turned me the man of the house, you know what I'm saying? Even though my sister was older than me, I was the man of the house then, you know what I'm saying? Even though I wasn't the man of the house, you know what I'm saying? But I was. I mean, I still had my step pops and all that shit, but I was the man of the house. You know, I still had my little brothers and all that shit. I was still big brother to them. But yeah, my brother came home and then we moved to the Dale. Then we moved to the Dale. And a lot of shit, man, a lot of shit went on. Where, like I said, I was a loner. So I went from trying to be accepted to being a loner because we moved around. Like I said, we moved around a lot. We was this hood, and this hood. The fuck? We was a lot of different hoods. We was a lot of different hoods. And like I said, after me stopped wanting to be accepted because that gun that I pulled out on the white boys, my little brother found it. You know how little brothers are, snooping through the big brother room and shit, just like the same way I did. I snooped through my big brother room, and that's when I found that one gun that he had that was in a speaker, pulled it out and blasted that bitch. My sister heard it, asked me what it was. I said nothing, threw the gun back in the speaker, ran out the room. You know what I'm saying? I was just sitting there trying to play Nintendo type shit. You know what I mean? And my little brother found it, gave it to my big brother, and my big brother sold it to one of his homies to make some money, which pissed me off. But what can I do? It's my big brother. I mean, I could have fought him about it. I could have said, whoa, I cussed my little brother out because, one, you don't supposed to be in my room. But what can I do? I mean, it was like he was looking out for me, just like I was looking out for my brother LB. You know what I'm saying? And then when we moved to the Dale, like I said, I was a loner. I was always by myself. I was always hanging by myself till I started hanging with Chef, Mo Fire, and all these other guys. And then, we created a bond, woo. But I still felt I was a loner. I still was going places by myself, all alone. Wait, you know what I'm saying? Because in this world, you know what I mean, you born alone, you gonna die alone. And when you feel like you want everybody to accept you, that means you trying to fit in. In all reality, I'm gonna end this shit right here. Stop trying to be accepted and just live your life regular. I'm off of this bitch. I'm going to tap in with y'all later. Actually, I'm going to tap in with y'all tomorrow. Look at this, man. I got good hair. This real, too. This real, y'all. You can see that. You see that white hair right there? This shit real. This shit real. Y'all should see my little brother hair. His shit better than mine. That motherfucker he was born with a curl. That nigga was born with a curl. My little brother that's under me, born with a curl. This nigga natural hair is fine. F-I-N-E. Thin than a bitch. His hair is fine. But let me get off here because I got these last deliveries to do and then I gotta go load up some other shit. So everybody stay blessed. Be great. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. DJ Q signing out. Quinn B, Cornell Boggs, Grinding Heavy, The Growth Sector, Lovely Angela, The Biggest, Shades 2, my brother GT, everybody else that fucks with me on that motherfucking Growth Sector shit. I love and respect y'all. I'm out of this bitch.